Hello everyone, Elizabeth Cadney's here. I'm one of the co-authors of the College Mindfulness Workbook, and this is a video about 3 ways that you can consider incorporating this book into your class. If you teach a first-year experience course or a course that is tasked with helping students build college success skills, you can move chapter by chapter in this book, assigning some activities for homework and then discussing them in class, having students work in class on some of the activities and sharing them with each other, or simply doing some of the activities in class without any commentary afterwards, just allowing the experience to exist in the classroom. And for this expandable method, you can also bring in your own content. So for each of the 15 chapters, you can look at the theme and then look up some TED Talks about that theme. Maybe you have pre-existing activities to help students with study skills and creating great study spaces. You can add activities and readings in your own classes that fit really nicely with the themes within this book. So that's the way that we like to call the expandable way. You can start with this book and then just bring other content into the classroom. This works great too if you have a class where the theme itself is about mindfulness. Then this is, or college success. This is a great strategy. Okay, there's also the 10 minutes per class approach. So this works great across any discipline. Kate and I have made each activity really simple in the sense that the instructions are simple and each activity can be completed in 10 minutes. So when we have coloring pages, we don't have these tiny little things that you have to color in. It's bigger, right? We don't have 16 yoga poses, we have 2 on a page. We have, instead of a full article, we maybe have a paragraph from an article for people to contemplate. And instead of, an epic narrative, we have a poem. Okay, so these are intended to be done quickly if you need them to be done quickly. And they can, work for 5 minutes on them and then discuss for 5 more minutes, depending on what the activity is. You can just go from the beginning of the book to the end of the book, or you can pick before class one activity to do at the start of each class from each of the 15 chapters. Something that I've done as well is ask students to pick an activity for extra credit, and they come in and they say the activity that we're going to be doing. So that's the 10-minute approach. You just take 10 minutes per class and just sort of watch the results in terms of connections that are built between students and a sense, I think, of safety that can be built within the classroom doing this method. And then the final method is perhaps the easiest on the instructor. You can simply have students purchase this book and then ask them to do it on their own. So maybe you can say, pick 15 activities from this book, complete the activities, and then at the end, you can write a reflection about what it was like to complete these activities, or, have them do a short paragraph each week about the process of working through the College Mindfulness Workbook. We promise that the instructions are very simple for each activity so that students are not going to have a hard time understanding what to do. And you can be as hands-on with this or as hands-off as you feel comfortable with. So those are just 3 ways that you can use this book. There are many, and if you have any questions or you would like to brainstorm other ways to use this book, please reach out to me or reach out to Kate.